Share new innovations with us.
Learn innovation. Enjoy knowledge. Know new trends.
สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
Welcome everyone to Hadyai to Global Business. I am Ajahn Nana.
And I'm Ajahn Arno.
and I'm Ajahn Koi.
We would like to know Ajahn Koi more in the third session probably. We will know more about you and what you do here today, but you're going to bring a lot of interesting topic with us and throughout the conversation for today as well. But first thing first, let's start with our first session. Update you guys with what's going on and what had happened with our faculty and our university. Well, we have co-organizing the very exciting event that called SEC Capital Market Regional Seminar 2021 สำนักงานคณะกรรมการกำกับหลักทรัพย์และตลาดหลักทรัพย์หรือที่เราเรียกว่ากลต. We actually co-organize with our Faculty of Management Science of Songkla University organizing this event. This is pretty much like, of course, is a virtual conference that supported the research for the marketing and in regional in order to actually improve and look after the investor in digital era. And for those who are actually interested in banking and investing, also very much benefits to all the participants who are involved in this banking industry as well. The second news of our faculty, this is the Extraordinary Outstanding Alumni Award. Once again, another award. Every episode, we always announce something going with our staff, and definitely it's going to be the award, yeah?
It's good to see another group of our stakeholders being awarded for their outstanding contribution, yes?
Yeah, and this one particularly talking about the alumni, the outstanding alumni for benefiting society and the institution. And the most important thing, you know who received this great award? It is our own Assistant Professors Dr. Juthamani ตระกูลมุทุตาค่ะ Big hand for พสดร Dr. Juthamani ค่ะ So that's very exciting one.
It is. As I said just now, it's just paints a really good picture of our faculty when our alumni are awarded with their outstanding contribution to society, specifically in the difficult times that we're living in right now, correct?
Yeah.
So yes, well done to them. We are extremely proud.
The next thing, Ajahn Anna, this is something to do with the marketing for entrepreneur. Very, very good news for the entrepreneur. Whoever major or interested in the marketing, and we have a marketing association of Thailand for marketers. They are actually invited all the business people and entrepreneur and even the student as well to participate in the what they call as a MAT National Webinar 2021. This one is really
The Marketing Association of Thailand, correct? MAT, yeah?
Yeah. So this event is actually collaborated with the Academic Department of Kanokwan University, Chiang Mai University, and our university, and MAT University Council in all 6 regions nationwide. So for those who are interested to hearing this topic, and everyone should look forward on 27th of August 2021. This one you can find this information from our own Facebook page นะคะ we post it up there. You can find there is the registration link. For those students who are interested also, this is a free of charge นะคะ so feel free to participate in this event ค่ะ everyone. Last but not least, this is another news to inform our lovely listener out there that our faculty received the vaccination already.
We are extremely lucky. We are extremely lucky.
Yes.
What vaccination we received?
AstraZeneca, correct?
Yeah.
That's the one.
This occasion, we would like to say a very big thank you for the Faculty of Medicine, Prince of Songkla University, that organized such a great platform for everyone receive vaccination smoothly.
Yeah.
That day, Ajahn Arno was so impressed. He was like with me, and then he go like, "Wow, this is so fast. It keeps moving, you know."
It just goes to show how well organized the Faculty of Medicine and the whole administration of PSU was in organizing these vaccines for us. We are living in trying times and very difficult times in Thailand right now, and the fact that we were able to receive our vaccines just pays tribute to the organization and the institution that we are a part of. Yes, so yeah, I found it extremely impressive, and just the whole system. It took about an hour and a half, and it was done. Correct?
Yeah.
It was done. I thought it was extremely well planned and very well executed, and I just want to applaud them for what they did. Yes.
I myself personally, I have a strong, great appreciation for the whole doctor and the nurse and also the volunteers on that day. Not only the faculty of nurse there, we also have numbers of departments. Basically, the whole universities volunteer themselves to be part of this vaccinations project. Appreciations towards all of them.
I mean, it just once again you could pay tribute to the medical staff. Yes,
Sure.
Everyone in the medical profession that is making life a lot easier and a lot safer for us specifically in Hat Yai and in the south of Thailand. That's become quite a bit of a danger zone when it comes to COVID-19. So we are very fortunate.
Well, that's about it for the first session. Updates everyone what happened with our faculty and our university. So now let's move to Ajahn Arno English for Business session.
Vocabulary list.
So welcome to part 2 of the program. As per usual, we will have our English lesson focusing on specific phrases and vocabularies that are related to business intelligence. Seeing as Ajahn Koi is that's her area of expertise, we decided to base our English lesson around business intelligence today. Now, for the first term for today, business intelligence, yes, or
That's
BI.
the word itself.
That's the word of the term, yes.
Okay.
Okay. BI. So what is the definition? Combines business analytics, data mining, data visualization, data tools and infrastructure, and best practices to help organizations to make more data-driven decisions. So Ajahn Koi, when it comes to business intelligence, what can you share with us regarding it?
Okay. Well, talking about business intelligence now, I think almost everyone have heard about this term, right? Because the technologies and working with big data is quite important, especially for the mediums and big businesses in around the world, because data can move business, because we can use the big data to predict the future, predict what product we should do next, and we can see the performance and what happened in the past, what happened now, what happened in the futures. So actually, if any business have data, we can use the tool, use the analytics, use the methodologies or algorithm like data mining algorithm to analyze the data, work with data, and we can come up with a lot of great results for the business or for the decisions of the top managers.
Great explanation. Thank you very much, Ajahn. If we look at my example sentence there, it's quite in line what you just mentioned. I said major corporations are very much reliant on business intelligence to make strategic decisions. Yes. So yeah, that's our sentence for the day, and it's in line with what Ajahn Koi just mentioned. Okay, next term. A process used to extract usable data from a larger set of any raw data. Now, Ajahn Nana, data mining. What are your thoughts on data mining?
I'm thinking of a very big field mining. When thinking about the mining, this is like
Yeah.
I'm just thinking in typical people when talking about the mining, it's like actually a very big field,
Yeah.
and thinking about the bomb everywhere, you know, that sort of mining, bombing, mining, that sort of thing. But of course, in data mining, of course, in this business intelligence context, I believe it's very important if you have that data to analyze. If you have the data mining that could make use and for analyze the statisticals or solutions, come out with the output that you need in statistically. That's one thing. Maybe Ajahn Koi can elaborate further.
Okay. Actually, in this term, it is a process used to extract usable data. But actually, it's the word data mining is more than that, because data mining could be the like set of statistic algorithms that like for deep learning,
Yes.
for like normally we have normal stat, but the differences between analysis and analytics is like about working with big data. And working with big data, we need the like deeper learnings, or like use statistics, the set of statistics that can have like a more complex to analyze data. So that's why like data mining it's like the set of algorithm that work with big data, like that's we call data analytics.
Great.
Yeah.
I think once again, if we look at the example sentence that's in line with what both Ajahn Nana and Ajahn Koi just mentioned, as in businesses make use of data mining software to identify recurring patterns, such as customer buying behavior. Would that be correct?
Yeah,
Ajahn?
yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Among
one
other
pattern.
things, customer buying behavior is just one aspect of data mining. Data mining is done to retrieve usable data to solve business problems, correct? Would that be right? Am I right in saying that? Yes?
Yeah, can be
All
that,
right.
yes.
It can be that. That's just one of
Yeah, one is one of them,
one
yeah.
type of use for it, right? But there are many uses for it. Okay, good. And then the third term that we have is encryption. When I hear the word encryption, I usually think about privacy. Yes.
I think this is what you can solo and explain about it.
What, encryption? Encryption, but all of us use
the-
encryption through WhatsApp and all of those applications, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because he needs a strong security for his phone sometime, you know, and talking about the protection on this and that.
People always find a way to get in, though. That's the thing. People always find a way to get in. Some people are masters in getting into people's phones, no?
You refer to some people. Okay.
Right. Encrypting information consists of hiding in such a way that it can only be interpreted if the user has a password or code. Yes? The example sentence that we have there. In order to protect user information, many instant messaging applications, such as WhatsApp, make use of encryption technology. Encryption technology was created for privacy, yes? So that people feel more secure in the data and information that they have on their phones. That makes it a lot more difficult for outside individuals or hackers to access your information. All right. Okay. I think we've all dealt with encryption before. Yes, specifically
Yeah.
when it comes to applications on our phone. Yes. All right. And then the next term that we have, blockchain. One of the most talked about terms in the world today. Blockchain technology is the technology of the future, the present and the future. It is what businesses are going to find necessary to use, if not now, sometime in the future. So what is blockchain? Blockchain is a system of recording information in a way that makes it difficult or impossible to change, hack, or cheat the system. A blockchain is essentially a digital ledger of transactions, yes, that is duplicated, okay, and distributed across entire networks of computer systems on the blockchain. So what does that mean? It means it's essentially impossible to hack a blockchain because it follows a very secure, private system, yes, that is extremely difficult to hack, okay. Now, if we have a look at my example sentence there is, specifically in the investment banking industry, are keen to utilize blockchain technology to streamline transaction speed and recording. Why is this? Because on the blockchain, everything follows one another. Yes, it's impossible to actually add information that does not correlate with the information on that blockchain. So therefore, specifically in financial sectors, they found it extremely beneficial to use. We all now know when it comes to financial institutions, we have to deal with many intermediaries, yes, whether they are the banks, whether they are creditors, and so forth. Blockchain makes it possible for these for it not to be necessary, to use intermediaries. Okay, but that's just one of the many functions that blockchain can be used for.
Excellent explanation.
I was trying to explain it in the most simple way possible.
Can you give another hour?
Yeah, why not?
Because it's a very complex process that is quite difficult to break down in simple terms. Very difficult. Anyway, if there are any further questions in terms of blockchain, feel free to contact us at the Faculty of Management Sciences. Yes, ask for Ajahn Arno. All right. So the next one, which is also related to blockchain, I talked about it a bit just now, 2 seconds ago, but our next term is decentralized finance, DeFi. Okay. Now we've all been part of a centralized systems most of our lives, yes?
What we call traditional way.
Yeah,
traditional finance.
But what usually happens with the traditional way of doing things, Ajahn?
Slow, because there are a lot of steps, process, and also it's not secure as before. I mean,
correct. Easily corrupted.
Yeah.
Easily corrupted,
and it's not too secure.
And that's the beauty of blockchain technology. It's
now you try to promote blockchain.
Yeah, it's essentially impossible to corrupt blockchain. That's what makes it such a secure system. Okay. Decentralized finance is related to blockchain. Let's look at the definition. It's a form of finance that does not rely on central financial intermediaries such as brokerages, exchanges, or banks, and is run on a blockchain. Okay, blockchain, DeFi. Oh, I should mention what the acronym for it is. Yes, it's DeFi, correct? Decentralized finance or DeFi. Remember this term to all of our listeners. DeFi is going to take over the world. All right, because these intermediaries have become so corrupted. Yes, they're extremely slow in processing transactions and so on. Therefore, the smartest individuals in the whole world, which are the programmers and the coders, developed decentralized finance to alleviate, to take away the traditional, or to take over the traditional financial system. And if we look at the biggest, most popular banks in the world, they are looking into using decentralized finance as it will streamline activities and essentially give much better customer service than the traditional finance systems. Yes.
Yeah.
If we have a look at the example sentence, there is DeFi has the potential of eliminating traditional finance as it is essentially faster, cheaper, and more efficient, and does not rely on intermediaries. We've all dealt with international transactions before, where they take 1,000 baht off a transaction, where they take 500 baht off a transaction.
1,600 baht to be precise.
Exactly. Blockchain will eliminate all of these unnecessary fees because it's run on a blockchain that is operated by the smartest programmers in the whole world, and essentially takes away all of the unnecessary intermediaries in between.
We just hope 5 years from now all the businesses really change their monetary wise and financial system.
If you look at some of the biggest banks in the Western countries right now, some of them do not even have enough money at hand.
No.
Yes? And they are not even allowing some of their customers to withdraw more than $10,000, which means they don't have the necessary funds, yes, treasuries available, which has become a big problem. which has become a big problem. And the traditional financial institutions, specifically the smaller ones, that is not necessarily the central banks or the biggest banks in these countries, they are going to fall. They're going to go obsolete. I'm sure of it. Implementing decentralized finance. Decentralized finance applications are all over the world, are becoming increasingly popular. Total locked-in value in DeFi right now is over 60. How much is it now? I don't want to say the exact billions and billions of dollars.
I believe the bank works on it. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, it's still getting there. I believe there will be the transformation, the digital transformation, especially for banking system. Definitely, it's going to change.
Definitely. SAP is already partnering up with one of the biggest blockchain companies in the world. They're called XRP, Ripple, and they're already testing blockchain technology.
There you go. So
Thailand is going to be one of the pioneers when it comes to DeFi, because when inflation hits over the next 2 to 3 years, which it will,
hopefully not.
It will. No, it will. There's no way of denying that it will, because of COVID, and the free money given to people. Yes. Okay. What happens when you print out free money? Yes. The bigger supply of money you have in the economy, yes, the lower the value of the money becomes, right? And inflation goes up. Okay. DeFi, cryptocurrency, will eliminate this. Okay. But it's still on a very small scale. In terms of the world population that utilize cryptocurrency, and that is why it's such a volatile industry to go in right now. Okay. So yes, I hope I gave a
very comprehensive. Thank you very much. Now we keep on listening. We will really learn a lot. You're actually giving us such an enlightened speech.
If we are able to, we will have a cryptocurrency blockchain oriented course within the very near future. Yes, at our faculty, we are working on it. Yes, for those of the listeners interested in learning more about blockchain and cryptocurrency. And and that is it for part 2 of our program. I hope you enjoyed our English lesson for today.
Now opening the one and only first in Southern Thailand, Master of Business Administration International Program, Faculty of Management Science, Prince of Songkla University Hat Yai Campus. We provide a strong foundation in business administration with concentration in business management, business in ASEAN countries, finance, marketing, and any relevant business management. Studying at our MBA International Program, you will experience close relationship with professors and classmates from around the world. For more information, visit our website www.imba.fmspsu.com or call us at 082 661 6600.
Welcome back to the sessions that we need to discuss about what's happening with the world, what's happening with the business and the world. Ajahn Game unfortunately is not here. He feeling unwell, but he sent regard to every one of us here and listener out there, and hopefully he come back in our next episode. However, today I would like to welcome Dr. Kanokwan Watkins to the house today. Yay!
สวัสดีค่ะ
May you please introduce yourself to the listener.
Well, firstly, thank you for having me here today. It's my honor to be here and to present, to introduce our center, because the RCBIA, or Research Center for Business Intelligence and Analytics, just established this year in March. So
that's very interesting. So your center name, Research Center for Business Intelligence and Analytics, or we call RCBIA.
RCBIA, yes.
Which run by our faculty.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. And you are the director of this center.
Yes.
We are honored to have you in the house today, Ajahn Koi.
Okay, let me say in Thai term, we call ศูนย์วิจัยด้านธุรกิจอัจฉริยะ or when we say ธุรกิจอัจฉริยะ we I think everyone have heard about BI, so we just like talk
Yes.
about BI. Actually, for this center, our dean and the administrator, they had a good vision and is already established for maybe last years, but we just have the team just start with the team and the committee early this year around March. So now we have like a quite strong team of the RCBIA. So we already start our task. Like we have the goal to produce the research in BI, like business intelligence and innovation as well for the south of Thailand first. So we want to, because we all know that business world now really needs to like the research or data analytics, because we can use the data to move our business or like
Solve business problems.
yeah, that's the important thing, because data can do a lot of things. I heard one of the saying like data is more important than like a goal of of business, because we can use the data to read the business, like to see what happened in the past, like what I said earlier, and what is happening now, and also predict the future. And also and this can make like can help the top managers or the manager to make decision what to do next, or what should we invest in the future. So I think this is quite important. That's why now many big business or like medium business in the market use the data to help with the business a lot. So that's why we can't deny that we, like the faculty of management science, and we have like we produce the students in business, and also we have the curriculum in business information system as well. So the students in our faculties can be the part of team in business in Thailand, and also can export as well. So that's why the center is quite important, because we can start like being the center of the research and innovation. The second one, we can develop our team, like the staff and also the student in faculty of management science to have the real experience and like have the projects in business world that they can like
That is fulfill the work integrated learning strategy and approach that quality education looking for.
yes. And the most important thing, we can be the center of like the private and public organizations around the south of Thailand as well, because we can lead them and can help assist them with their business. So that's why this year we are preparing our team, and also we also apply a research fund with the like the collaborative projects with the faculties of medicine, faculty of engineering, and also the international college.
That's great.
Yeah, to for the research fund, and we are applying for the patents as well to for the model that we create. And many more research projects that we are going to apply for and to do to strengthen our team and strengthen the student and also the staff.
That's what you're actually looking into, not only for the local development or community development, but seeing like this center also could target for the digital Thailand.
Yeah, of course, because in the beginning we just follow the targets of the four
strategic planning
strategic
for the
plan.
national strategic planning
Oh,
for the
okay.
digital Thailand ใช่ไหมคะ
Yes. Thank you, Dr. Nana. Actually, in the beginning, our deans and our administrators they have like a good vision to start this center because follow the targets for digital Thailand. The ICT Ministry's draft development plan for economy and digital society 2016. So to follow this, and we want to support the plan of the government as well, that for the strategic planning for us like in digital Thailand.
Yeah.
So I think this because we think about big part. So if we follow the targets or the Thailand goals, so this we can be the like one of the unit that can move or like can have it.
move at the if you look into the create opportunity and social equality.
So, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Increase-
That's a good.
And
words.
if you're talking about the target digital Thailand also can increase global competitiveness.
Yeah, that's of course. Yeah.
Or even transform the government sector.
It's quite, I think many of the objectives there are in line with the issues that we're currently facing in the country, to be completely honest. If I can speak frankly.
Yes, you can.
I think creating opportunity and social equality is one that we have been very prevalent over the past 6 months, yes?
Yeah.
Increasing global competitiveness. I think there's light has been shined on how the government is currently facing handling certain situations. So therefore this initiative can do very well in solving these problems. Yes?
And it works towards the develop human capital support for digital world.
That number 3 is also a very key point. Transform the government sector, yes? If we can be diplomatic about this. I think all 4 of these objectives are objectives that are very important for Thailand to accomplish, and the solutions can be met, and therefore I think it's a brilliant initiative that you're a part of.
Yeah. And do you have any like connections with the private sectors beside the government?
Because we just start, like we just like present our 3 months result at what we have done, and for our first external fund, that we are waiting for the approval actually because we work for National Health Security Office or SPSH, like what proposed research. We work for like Thai labors that we want to predict like the accident in the occupational health and safety. So how can we improve that? Because we can say like many developed country that why the rate of the accident in the workplace is very low. Why in Thailand we still have the high number of it? So because of this, we as RCBIA, like Research Center for Business Intelligence and Analytics, we can work with the data, and the SPSH or National Health Security Office can provide us the big data that we can work and can predict like what happened
solve
and
these
see,
issues, right?
And also we went to SSO or SPSO or ประกันสังคม that we สำนักงานประกันสังคมจังหวัดสงขลา that part of the data is from NHSO and part of it is SSO. So we use the data from these 2 office, and after that we can work out like analyze the data from there for our proposed platform that we are going to develop. For our services, the main thing is we want to be the center of the data. Like we provide a cloud that we can collect the data and with the security as well, because that is the most important. With everyone in the center now have also already passed the approvals. Yeah.
At research ethics application.
Yeah, our trainer is here.
No. That's the main one is here. The main one is sitting. Yeah.
So everyone in the team already have the ethic approval, and we are ready to move forward that to collect the data and also manage the big database and of the private and public centers. We may focus in the beginning. We focus on like the private and public center in the south of Thailand, and but we still open for any organization in Thailand as well. For the second one that we provided our services is for the research development and to like apply for the external fund, and also we are here to service any businesses that want us to analyze the data for your decision for your business. Right? So we will expect to start this service in the end of this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Very good news. Yeah. I think many of the small businesses in this area are in need for these data solutions, for the data in order to solve the problems that they're currently facing. Because with this new pandemic, it's havoc among small businesses in the south and all over Thailand.
Actually, working with, we still avoid. We can work with the data, and we don't need to meet with people. So we are still okay to work on this. Actually, it's not the big obstacle. Yeah. So the last one that we provide the services for academic services in the south of Thailand, and also being the consult. We can provide the consult for any business in terms of business intelligence and analytics as well.
Do you serve overseas clients?
We open for that, but in the beginning we may focus for in Thailand first. But if we have opportunity, maybe we want to have a good platform for ourselves and there's a system, and then we are sure that we will open for the worldwide.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, any other thing would you like to share to the listener out there about your center? Maybe the listeners are entrepreneurs or even expatriate who interest to probably
utilize these services,
seek for your consultations for their business or something.
Now, actually, we just start for about 3 months, and what we have done, we also building the channels for the client to be able to seek us and to see our information and services.
Yeah, great. This is really great.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
You can be our trainers as well.
I would like to be involved in it. It's a consultancy services are something that I've always been very interested in.
And these channels will be one of the menu on the website as well, that you can, and anyone who want to learn about how to analyze the data. We want, our lesson is go step by step, that you from the beginning, that how to use Power BI. We know that Power BI is one of the visualization tool that's quite popular, and we start from the beginning introduction. We'll introduce about business intelligence and business analytics as well, and go from there. We also Python for
programming,
data analytics. From the beginners. So many of our lecturer will involve with that, and so anyone who experts in this area will be invited.
Okay.
If I must say that whatever you share today, it's gonna be something for the listeners out there. Got to know that we have such a great center in our Faculty of Management Science. So I might draw in the conclusion, just a quick, fast wording of the Research Center for Business Intelligence and Analytics, Faculty of Management Science, Prince of Songkla University. We turn data into insight to take your business to the next level. Is that right?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so Ajahn Kai, would you please give a message to our listener out there regarding to your center, please? A last message.
Thank you. Well, as the director of RCBIA, I would like to say that for the Research Center for Business Intelligence and Analytics, we turn the data into insight to take your business to the next levels.
Wow. This is great, Ka. This is great. So you hear us, listener out there. So we have Ajahn Kai sharing us about a great center that organized by the Faculty of Management Science. See, we actually really do something for the community and worldwide as a whole. So we hope to have you guys once again in our next episode with us, Hadyai to Global Business. See you ค่ะ สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
encrypted. For it not to be